Hi, my name is Katie Morse, and I am the screenwriter for Asylum. Asylum is a very, very small-scale, short independent film upon which I am working with my director, who is Gwen Burgess of Take One Entertainment. The film is about a young mystery novelist who's very successful, and she is going to research her next book. And she goes to a mental institution to do that, to make it as authentic as possible. Well, the experience that she has at that mental institution is even more startling and harrowing than she expected. Right now we're in the pre-production phases of Asylum, and we're currently in our fundraising, which you can tell because you're here on our Indiegogo, and thank you very much for checking us out here, by the way. We super appreciate your time and your consideration. We're also looking for sets and locations. This is proving to be kind of challenging for us. We are local to the Hampton Roads, Virginia area, and we're trying to stay as local as possible. But we are throughout all of Virginia for set locations. We are currently looking as far as Giles County, which is about 5 hours away from us. But ideally, we'd like to stay somewhere in the Hampton Roads area. We plan to shoot mid-October, and we plan to get the cast and crew together mid-September. Auditions are planned for September at this moment, and we are looking at some cast and crew now, just putting out, people to interested parties and contacts, putting out notes there. Through this Indiegogo, we hope to at least raise $3,500. And what that's going to go to is, it seems like a lot for a very small film. The film will probably only be about 15 to 20 minutes, but a lot of it's going to be taken up by paying for the set, because we will need something that we can pass off convincingly, because this is a really important project to us, and we want to do it as well as we can. We're going to need to get a set that looks like a rundown mental institution. We're going to need one that we can afford, and it's going to have to be someplace that's close enough that it's economically feasible for us to travel. We will also be putting a lot of our own resources into this as far as camera equipment, lighting, sound, makeup, props, and costumes. But there is stuff that we're going to need that we don't necessarily have. So it's going to go towards renting camera equipment and sound and lighting equipment. It'll go towards makeup and props and costumes for the cast and crew. Right now the cast and crew are being recruited on a volunteer basis. At this juncture, it's understood that because we're such a very small scale budget, these are, we're a bunch of individuals and a small production company trying to just tackle this project and do it ourselves. So there's a lot of us handling a bunch of everything. And so we can't really afford to pay our actors or our cast and crew, although we'd really like to. We will be feeding them, though, because we appreciate their time, their energy, and we want to, do something to show them that we appreciate them, not just have them show up and then tell them to go away. If the Indiegogo does raise enough money, though, make no mistake, we really do want to pay them. And if we can find a way to make it work, we will pay them, even if it's just a little. We'd like to pay them a decent amount. So if the Indiegogo is successful, we will be paying them. Worst case scenario, they'll be getting food from over the course of the set, and they will be getting, more credits to add to their resumes. The other thing that we will be going towards will be, the random miscellaneous unforeseen expenses that show up during filming. Things never go right in life. I mean, there's Murphy's Law. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. And even the most organized, best laid plans of mice and men are off to go astray. And there are times when things just happen, and you have to, face it with super glue and tenacity. Or sometimes you just have to get through things with duct tape and sheer force of will. And Gwen and I have every indication and every intention of tackling whatever obstacles come in our path, of making this happen and sticking with it and making sure that it's done well. Gwen has done several small-scale things in the past. She's done a trailer for a church play, Cast the First Stone. She has a couple of short films and music videos. One of them on YouTube right now is First Time Father, and you can actually see that on her YouTube channel for Take One Entertainment, as well as a lot of her other videos and behind-the-scenes things. You can follow her on Twitter. You can go to learn more about Take One Entertainment through the Facebook and through their website. Of course, you can always follow Asylum, which Asylum has a Facebook page, which we invite you to like and share. We have a YouTube channel, which we invite you to subscribe. And we have, of course, this Indiegogo, as well as a WordPress, and we invite you to check that out as well. Also, if we don't raise all the funds that we that we're looking for, we will make the best with what we have. Let's say we don't raise a whole lot of it, and then what's left after the fees, we will work with that. We will do the best with what we get, and we will be appreciative of everything that we get. So if you are feeling generous enough and to pledge, and it's not a problem for you, we implore you to do so. We really appreciate any support that we get. Any amount is appreciated. We will, be thanking everybody who donates, regardless of amount, via the social networking sites, through Asylum's Facebook page, through the WordPress, and through the YouTube. We have a bunch of different packages. Right now, it's going to be an internet-only release, but if you donate $25 or more, those packages include a copy of the DVD when the film is finished. There's also lots of other fun things. 15 or more, you get a letter from Gwen and I, which will be signed, and a signed copy of the cast and crew once we get them together. Some packages have shirts, hoodies, signed scripts, a lot of other things. We tried to come up with things that would be within our budget to get to you, but things that would also be cool. Because, like I said, we really appreciate absolutely anyone who's helping us out, and we want to show you how much we appreciate that. So, like I said, like our Facebook, share our Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share our videos. Donate here if you can, and you don't mind. Pretty much anything that you can do would be super appreciated. Like I said, this is a dream for both of us. Gwen is experienced in an independent film. She's done, like I said, a couple of the small projects. This is my first time getting a script actually made into a film, and so this is a dream of mine. And we're trying to advance, help Gwen make it, help springboard me into I'm hoping this is the first of many scripts that will probably be made into a film. We're also trying to support other local small businesses and get exposure for other local talent. So we'll be using a lot of that. We're trying to help a lot of people with this project. So, like I said, please feel free to check out any of our social media sites, and please feel free to donate, and we appreciate any support. Thank you very much for your time and your consideration.